get to sleep.
All right, we're going now. Cool. I'm gonna skip the intro. What's up, man?
So how you doing, Nick? How you been, man?
I'm good, dude. I was telling Jarek while we were waiting for you that I'm just excited that like things are starting to slow down for a little bit. I just got
Cool.
that's where we started talking about clients, and that's why he was trying to share his screen on here, but it wouldn't work for whatever reason. So that's where he was showing that clients because I've got one guy competing this weekend and should be at nationals as well, but we have to get through the first show first. Can you take that up there, please?
And
Dude,
he
I
will
hate
be,
it.
man.
I
He will
won't
be
be
at
able to.
nationals.
What happened?
I said he will be at nationals.
Yeah, that kid's a mutant, man.
Will be.
The,
Dude, I wish I could make it, man. I wanted to go because I wanted to see Tommy.
Mhm.
One of my old clients, Jerry, works with him now. He looks insane.
Yeah.
the Asian kid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he looks good, man. Didn't he just win an overall?
No, he won his class. He went against Trey Acock for the
Oh,
overall.
gotcha.
There's no way that happened.
Trey Acock. I don't know Trey. How does he look?
He's
He's
an
a
open
super.
body. Like he's a super. He's a
Yeah, he's
super.
a super.
A
Oh, he
huge.
did bodybuilding.
He
Okay.
did. Yeah, yeah. We did light heavyweight because I didn't want to suck him down and push him so hard. Like pause. I didn't want to push him down so hard before nationals. You know what I'm saying? So I was
Okay.
like, no,
No, that
let's just
makes
do light
sense. Yeah.
heavyweight.
Hey, somebody's got to clip that. Oh man, gotta love bodybuilding, man. All of our terms are awful,
I
but
know, right? It's horrible.
no, he looks great, dude. He looked really good at that show, and his posing's really good too. Did he win a posing award at that show?
I'm
He
not
won
sure if
a
they give out
medal.
posting awards at that show, but
Okay,
he usually gets the posting award at any show he does
I
usually.
think I'm mixing up somebody else that I was seeing. Then my
You
brain
got
is
some
all jumbled at
people.
this point.
So right now, he's sitting at about like 8 pounds above his cap.
Well, let's pull him up so people can see.
How tall? Which one, Tommy or the guy that you just sent to the group chat?
Yeah, you can pull up his profile. Yeah, Tommy Wynn.
Oh, Tommy. Cool. You want to keep talking? Give me a second.
Yeah, so he's about 8 pounds up from his cap. We fed him a good bit, drive the weight up a little bit, so we're tapering it back down now, and he should land right on the money come Thursday. So with him, like I'm not he's the type of athlete where I'd rather front load him than back load him because he just he tends to hold a bit of fluid as we bring carbs in. And he just has that skin where it's just like it's a thicker skin texture. So I'm gonna load him early and then just taper it down into the weight that we like
Okay.
and allow that fluid to kind of drop off at the same time.
What do you do? Do you do anything with potassium with him?
Nah, I haven't. I've tried potassium. I just try to keep potassium pretty consistent for pretty much, bro. I've tried the potassium pulsing. Didn't really notice a difference in my athletes, at least the ones that I've worked with so
How'd you
far.
go about it? Was that when you were doing a lot of bananas with meals?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or I'll do like no sodium salt.
New salt, something like that.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and
I've noticed a good difference with my clients who tend to hold a little bit more fluid. With like Blake, for example, like I use that with him. We started putting that in, and it kept his skin a lot drier.
Mm.
with the potassium,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep.
So it works for some people. I didn't really notice effect on him, but he also needed to come down a little bit more too. So
Mm.
that could be a factor.
How long ago was that show?
I think it was like maybe what 3 weeks,
Okay,
three or
cool.
four
I didn't
weeks,
think it was that
4 weeks,
long.
something like that.
He looked good, man. Good
Yeah,
job.
Nick, you got
yeah.
anybody
I'm
in
excited.
nationals?
I do. I have I mean, he has to qualify first, so he has to do battle. Um,
Okay, okay.
I, I'm saying that because like I
You
think
just
the
never
kid,
know. You just never know.
yeah. I
A
mean,
Trey Acock may show up in supers.
I would be shocked if he would come to battle, but to because since he's already qualified, it's the week before. I don't think it'd make a lot of sense. But Everett, can you stop? Thank you. Um, but I mean, I think he'll do pretty well at battle, and then as long as that goes well, he'll be in the supers at nationals. So if I can get first call outs with him, I'd be very happy. You probably saw him. Is that white kid that I put in my story today?
Yeah, he's pretty conditioned, bro.
I mean this isn't the this isn't a bodybuilding podcast, but I can certainly share him.
There we go. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
He's 19.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Okay.
bro. He has a bright future, like bright future.
He's been maintaining his weight. He's been maintaining this look with 4,900 calories.
Oh, wow.
It's
I
ridiculous.
mean, as
He
he should. I mean,
he
the amount
hasn't
of
had cardio for the last like 5 or 6 weeks. Like the kid's an anomaly. It's really pretty fucking wild.
What does he do for work?
He works at a supplement store. He's
oh
just
man,
typical 19-year-old, just like finding whatever part-time job in the fitness industry he can, you know.
where's he from? Is he like European or something, or like
Um,
Brazilian?
he just moved to Texas sometime this past year. I don't remember where he said he was from originally, but no, he's not from he's from the United States.
That's not international.
Yeah, but kid's a mutant, and it's going to be pretty interesting to put weight on. I mean, he's 245 there, so it's we're for 243. I'm sorry, he's a pretty good size into the supers. So I'm curious to see how he stacks up next to some older and thicker guys. You know.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should do well, man. Are you doing anything in particular for him, as far as speaking or what?
Well, I took a page out of Martin's Prague
Yeah,
textbook because he was talking about how they used fries to help keep him full because the amount of food that the kid has to eat is ridiculous, and he's hungry all the time, right? So. I wanted potatoes in the diet because I wanted to get like a good bit of volume in his system before bed. But when he would have them, it bloat him really bad. Like not really bad, but enough to where he could feel it. And if he can feel it, it could end up on stage kind of looking a little bloated. So
yeah.
instead, we tried cream of rice, but then he'd flatten out really aggressively by the time morning would come. Like there was multiple times that he went hypo middle of the night, like his body just runs through food. So we did the potatoes. Not right now, buddy. We did the potatoes, or we did the McDonald's French fries, and just had him get no salt on them, and that was like half of his carbs and all of his added fats for that last meal of the day, and then the rest of his carbs are from cream of rice, and it came out perfect. And then nothing else has changed, so it's gonna be
Good.
interesting.
Yeah, guys like that, you gotta throw in some dirty stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna be weird trying to like get hit size on him because I mean he's dieting. He was dieting on like 4,300 calories, so
the man's gotta eat.
yeah, slightly. So you said you won't be able to be down, Terrence?
Nah, man, I gotta do family stuff. But yeah, I wanted to go, man. That's kind of the goal this time when I'm not competing is to try to see as many shows as I can.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
I hadn't
excited.
seen
I
you.
turned pro there too, so like it would have been nice to kind of go
Oh
back.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
that's right.
But that was when Nationals was in Florida, right?
Yeah, back in the olden times, it was in November and in Florida, you know.
In Miami, right?
Yeah, yeah, or Fort Lauderdale, Miami area. Yeah. Now it's a whole different state, man. It's crazy.
Do
And
And
you
at
do
the end
you,
of the year,
do you like it better in Texas than it was in Florida or what?
I feel like it was no, they do a great, don't get me wrong, they do a great job in Texas, but um I felt like it was a little bigger in Miami, like the venue. And then
Okay.
I definitely like the time of year better. I don't like to do any shows in December. Like
Yeah.
I just feel like it's awful, especially like around Thanksgiving and stuff. You know, it's back when I did it, it was I think it was like the first week of November, maybe the second. You know,
Yeah.
so it was before Thanksgiving.
before Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that's nice. Yep. Well, how was your Thanksgiving, guys? We haven't seen each other in a bit.
Been a week, damn it, Nick.
What? We didn't see each
Love,
other
love
all
you.
last week.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, Thanksgiving was good. Thanksgiving was good. Um, I usually cook during Thanksgiving for the family. Well,
Yeah.
me, the wife, and my brother. He's the only one that lives in California. So like it's just us three in California, and the rest of our family is like all over. So we get together and we just cook a whole bunch of shit and enjoy each other's company and play games, stuff like that. And
How strict are y'all with like clients and the holidays? Like how do y'all go about
If they're in prep, then if they're really close to a show, then yeah, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to skip it. But I mean, I've got a lot of people who are gearing up for like the first half of the year. They're like 20 plus weeks out. I'm like, eat your usual meals, Eat everything as you normally would, replace one meal, do your cardio, train that day, keep active. You're good. You're going to be okay. Don't be a jackass. You know what it's like. You know exactly what it feels like to eat like a jackass. Don't be a jackass and we'll be fine. I said to a couple of people, don't be an unsupervised child in a candy store.
Here we go. I like it. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I could agree with you on that, bro. I mean, there's many different ways I go about it. It just all depends on the athlete for me. Like some athletes just don't know how to handle it, no matter what
Yeah,
you say.
for sure.
You have to
Great
kind of
point.
plan it out for them. So for me, for some athletes, I may do like, hey, we're gonna do three days, 2, 3 days, no carbs. It still ends up averaging about the same throughout the week because they're probably gonna go crazy, right?
Yeah.
Some athletes, we do like a protein sparing diet, right, where they just eat their protein for the day, making sure they nail their protein and just only focus on nailing the protein, and everything else is just kind of free, you know. And then like you said, like I just let them know, like, hey, remember Thanksgiving is one day, Christmas is one day. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I think we just overthink it. And as bodybuilders, we should, right? That's what we do. We think about food all the time. And but at the end of the day, it's just like a normal free meal day. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. The problem is the leftovers
yeah,
because
that's what it is. And you know what, bro? I was gonna say that. Like we had leftovers for like 2, 3 days. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, it was hard. I
yeah,
I
100%.
didn't eat it, but I'm just every time I open the fridge, I'm like, I cooked this shit. Like
It's, see the best part about not getting on stage anymore is I would eat two of my meals and then I'd go ham at Brittany's house after. And I gained no
yo,
weight. That's good. And that
must be
honestly,
nice.
that's one of the really interesting things that like sometimes I like to teach people when they get a little panicky about eating something off plan like that is like, look, eat your normal day, replace one of your meals with a meal off, and then just watch what happens. Right? Sometimes those people who like can't handle it just need to be shown like, look, it's not going to be that bad. You're going to gain weight for a couple of days and then it's going to come right back off. Like it would be fairly difficult for you to eat enough for you to actually gain enough weight to have it stick to you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And just like add to that, it's like, and for everybody who's listening, those holidays can be kind of tricky, man. It can be dangerous too. Like that's where a lot of people have build bad relationships with food.
yeah,
That's not what I want from my athletes. So I try my best to kind of switch their perspective. If they go ham or if they eat more than they thought they should, I just let them know like, hey, like your body needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go ham in the gym the next couple of days on the CPRs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just trying to change the narrative because at the end of the day, like eating is not a bad thing,
right.
but the bodybuilding world, we just it just feels that way, right? It's not a bad thing. Like you're starved, we're purposely depriving you of food. Like, you know, the normal response is like I need to eat. Like, you know what I mean? And then it doesn't help that you're around family and we know how it is, especially if you have culture, right? Food is like kind of the center. You know what I'm saying, Terrence? No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
But
no.
Just
I know what
isolating the
you
one
say, and
white
I
guy
just
here,
like,
all
yo,
right?
what?
what I mean by that is like if you're Caribbean, like like mostly like Islanders, like it's a big thing. That's a big part of our our culture is like food, and that brings family together. So
Yeah.
like like for instance, like my mom, she would get upset if I don't hear food. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So it is a lot of pressure that comes with that too. So just
Yeah.
change the perspective, man. You know, that's the
Yeah.
big.
No, I definitely agree. And like, I mean, just as humans in general, like a lot of community comes from like sitting down and having a meal
Yeah.
together, you know? And I think that's incredibly important because, and to be honest with you guys here, like I'm taking my son to North Carolina for Christmas for family because my grandpa's 92 and not doing great, you know, and my grandmother's in her late 80s at this point, and if he goes, it's probably not long before she does, and like this is their great grandkid, you know. So I'm trying to get him out there and spend time with him. And it's like you never know when that could happen with someone who's really close to you. And you know, and like we're all very busy people. We're all trying to do really big things, and that takes that takes us away from the people that we care about most. But it's what we as men have done forever. You go out and you do the thing, you do the hunt, you're gone for a period of time. Men are the ones who go to war. Like we're gone, right? That's what men do, right? So that also means that we have to come back, and we have to come back and be grounded again with the people who that we care about most. So, and not just about men and stuff, but females can benefit from this too,
Yeah.
of just like spend time with the people you care about and break bread with them and have a good time, and like stop worrying about bodybuilding. Don't talk about the next show you're going to do. Don't talk about your weight training. Don't talk about none of that shit. Ask about your niece and your nephew and spend time and do all these fun random things that you never normally do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we can easily fall into that identity of like I'm a
Hmm.
bodybuilder, I'm supposed to eat a certain way,
Yep.
you know. And it doesn't help when you have family members asking you about bodybuilding stuff when you're having that conversation. It's like, just change it. I purposely like change the conversation. Like,
You and me
man,
both,
I
man.
just don't, you know, I don't want to talk about macros. I don't want to talk about what you've been trying to do to lose weight. Like,
Yeah.
just like enjoy our time together. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's
yeah, I've been working hard to really focus on just the time spent with my family and not having to be like, oh, I need to have food to enjoy that time with my family, right?
you can
Like that's a big thing that I've been trying to focus on. That's one thing I struggle with too. I know everybody else struggles with that too. But like, you don't have to have food to enjoy time with your family. Like you shouldn't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Like some people are in a better mood when they have food, like freedom to eat whatever they want around their family. You know what I mean? It changes your mood in a way.
Yeah.
No, for me it does sometimes. Like especially when I started out competing. Now it's like a little bit different. But when I started competing, it's like that would affect my mood. Even when I'm around family, it's like, damn, but I'm better.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
How about you, Rev? Like, have you like at any point in your career have you felt like food was just a struggle to kind of like it was like a battle? You know what I mean?
The only time I've struggled is the reverse or after a show. That's
Right.
Mhm.
the only time where it's really bad. During prep, I have more anxiety and fear that I'm gonna show up looking fat and like an asshole than than I have for wanting to eat something. That's my biggest
True.
fear.
That
Uh,
makes
but yeah, after show has always been really hard, man. Especially I tell everyone, man, the first time they do it, most of the time, most likely you're not gonna do it perfectly.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
exactly.
like even like this year has been the best year for me doing a reverse like by far. You know,
Yeah, you look great,
What
bro.
what do you crave the most in your reverse? Do you have a specific thing, or does it kind of weave?
um, I just want more food, but in the past it's been like pasta
Yeah,
like it's a lot of fats. You know, I really like
Mhm.
want fats after a show.
they're more palatable, right? Like tasty
Yeah.
food, right?
Definitely no protein. I don't give a fuck about protein at that point, honestly.
Are you savory or sweet guy?
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst part. I want a pizza and then I want cookies after the pizza. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right,
Right.
you know,
That's how I am, man. I'll have something really salty and then like, where are the cookies?
yeah. So,
Dude,
um, I don't know, like, but it's been good, man. Yeah, even for Thanksgiving, it was chill. Like, I went up to Canada, visited my girl up there, and for this, usually when I'm at home with my mom and she cooks a lot of food and it lasts, like you said.
Yeah,
The way she did it up there, it was just enough for like us and one meal, so it worked out pretty good.
yeah, that's nice.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Because I eat I don't. Yeah, I'll eat the leftovers too, man.
Oh yeah, I eat plenty of leftovers.
So my mom's coming up for Christmas, so she'll probably cook, and then to be honest with you, man, I'm pretty chill about it now. Like
yeah,
I'll eat whatever I want, and then I'll probably like, especially with my parents, because I'm not there. They're not in the same town as me. Like, so I really relax when they come around.
yeah,
And so, like, say for instance, I have food on Christmas Day, and honestly, I'll probably eat a little less earlier in the day. Just hit my protein, maybe miss one meal to even things out. I don't. I know. I think John Jewett, he like actually calculates it. They try to do all that. I was just like, okay, one less meal. This is round.
yeah,
Should be all right. Like I'm conscious of it, but I'm not thinking about like how much, to
yeah.
eat.
You kind of know like when you wake up next day and weigh yourself, right? You'll know like okay.
Yeah, and then even
Not
the next day,
much.
man, like again, I don't see them too often. I'll probably make them breakfast. Sometimes I'll eat it if I feel like I want to. Sometimes I'll just eat whatever I cook for myself.
Yeah,
And then we'll have like one or two more meals that day. But yeah, I kind of for me, I got to a point where like I kind of try to match calories as much as possible, like just eyeing things, and
yeah,
I'm good. That's been good because I mean, again, like I see them. I saw last time I saw her was for the Olympia, and then so yeah, it's been like what was that almost 2 months maybe?
Yeah, 2 months,
yeah.
October. So,
Yeah.
well, that's good, man.
Hmm.
How was Can? You said you went to Canada. What part of Canada?
Montreal,
Hmm.
the French
Hey,
Quarter is. It's freezing up there. We dropped off some equipment too with Bolt up at this new gym, Powerflex.
oh shit.
So yeah, I was happy with that. Learning some stuff. That was my first time going to see like a drop off at the gym. And there's yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I personally there was like one machine that wasn't screwed tightly. So when the customer started using it, it was a little shaky, like the Viking press we have. And I fixed it. I figured out what was wrong with it. It was just a screw that wasn't tight. But dude, yeah, I'm like, if I wouldn't have been here, this would have, I don't know, like it wouldn't have been great, because we've shipped everything put together, and I just want everything to be perfect when it gets places.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
maybe
was
they.
talking to, and my, like I said, dude, my favorite guy is the captain who makes New Tech. Like he's on a New Tech, and like I remember a buddy of mine telling me like one of his I forget what you call the people now. They put the equipment together. They messed something up, and he literally flew them out there to fix it as like a punishment. It's like, yo, you go get this right the first time.
Damn.
Dude, I
That's what
love
I'm
it. Like
talking
I
about.
wouldn't do all
Uh,
that, but like I do think it's important, man, to like make sure like the quality control is there.
Yeah, if you say you're going to ship it all put together, they don't want to get it, and it's kind of shaky a little bit. So yeah, that
Yeah,
makes that's good. But I mean that
so
this stuff will happen, you know. But
true, true.
I think if you just make it up to people in some way and acknowledge that, like, hey, we messed it up, you know, and people usually are pretty chill about that.
They were chill, yeah. We
Yeah,
fixed it.
so
I called the heck HQ and like they were chill. Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
That's
that's
good.
But
dope.
Canada was cool, man. It was just cold. It was her birthday too, so I took her. I didn't. So I like dinner at a show. I don't like just dinner a lot of times. Um, so like I took her to this restaurant that did a burlesque show, and like I didn't realize at burlesque shows that the titties come out. I had no idea. I was, I mean, it was fine, but like I just wasn't expecting that to happen.
Did
They
she
were
know?
like they were pasties, but yeah,
Oh yeah,
it's like yeah, because
yeah.
only time I've seen burlesque shows are like in the old movies and cartoons, and like yeah, they're in like the bikini outfit type deals, but obviously it's a movie or cartoon, so they're not like taking it all off. But no, the food was good, the show was cool, it was a good time.
What did she think of it?
She was chill. She was chill about it. Not a big deal. I don't think I would want a girl that would like freak out about something like that. You know what I mean? That's a little too much, like in my opinion. Like you can tease a little bit. They may be like, oh, don't look at that or something. That's fine. But like
Yeah.
got seriously
But was
like
she like, yeah, I didn't expect her to get like pissed off about it, but was she like into it? Was she enjoying the show? Was it cool?
no, no. I mean she enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know like into it, like, but no,
Well,
she
not like that, you know what I mean? But she enjoyed the entertainment of the
yeah,
show. You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Entertainment. Yeah, it was cool, man. The food was good. Just it was
Caught you off
bordering
guard.
on the line of like those fancy places that give too small a quantity. Like you go to a fancy place and they give you
Yeah,
like
yeah, I know exactly what you're
two
talking about. Yeah.
ounces of chicken.
Yeah,
It
when their
wasn't that
portions come out like
bad, but it
this.
was it was getting there. It was getting close.
You walk out hungry.
Yeah, we walked out satisfied, so not full,
Yeah,
but it was enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like though when I have a meal off, satisfied is not enough for me. Like I need to be on the edge of
I,
uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like I can't be completely uncomfortable. I can't like waddle out of that place, but I
Oh
need to
my
be
God.
like right on that line of being
like
uncomfortable.
you need a couple minutes before you be able to stand up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to walk this off a little bit, you know. If I get a post workout fart and a nice little walk, I'll be fine. We'll be good to go.
I mean, for the listeners, like, or the viewers, like, what is a burlesque show, Ruff, if you don't mind? Like,
Oh,
some people are like, what is that? Like, what?
Show us how they dance.
yeah. So the one I went to, it was in like a club. It was kind of like 1920 style setup,
Oh,
and
okay,
so,
okay.
like the one I went to, there was like anywhere from like 1 to 3 girls at a time. And I guess in some of them they actually do sing, but in this one they just lip sync to
Oh, okay, okay.
whatever. And then they went around to different tables and like did stuff.
Yeah.
And then they kind of
Did stuff.
I don't know how to explain it. Like
Like, it's almost like
they
sensual kind of dancing.
interact with the crowd, kind of
That's
yeah,
cool.
like flirty,
Okay, okay.
flirty type interactions with the crowd. And then they would finish like on the stage and then take their top off.
Yeah.
You just have to it's not quite a strip. It's close to a strip tease and a dance show. It's tough to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a burlesque show. That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it sounds like it was an entertaining night at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. Like
If
I
you
like
got some
it.
good food too, that's always nice.
They had a couple. They had another one where it was more like a still like old school, like 1920-ish, I guess, roaring 20s
Yeah.
theme. And this is at a different place, but I didn't go. But like they would have like a singer, like back in the day, in those
Yeah.
old movies. And I'm like, dude, that would have been cool too. Next time I'll go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't have any family out in well, I have a cousin, but we don't go to see him for Thanksgiving. So I went down to Houston for Thanksgiving and was out with the crew and whatnot and spent time with Brittany. I knew you weren't down there, so I wasn't sure where you were at, but uh, I ended up going to get to go to that outdoor shooting range with Hunter and the crew. That was a lot of
Oh,
fun.
dope.
Yeah.
One of the guys said he was one of the guys that was friends with James said he knew you, that he was like stationed with you or something. I can't remember the guy's
Oh.
name.
That's the second time I've heard that about. I don't know who it is because no one can ever remember his name.
I'm gonna find it. I got it. Just give me a minute. He was
Uh,
cool. He does stuff with like mental health now. He does some type of like mental health program or something.
Station with me. I don't know.
I need to get in the gun range.
Dude, it was so much fun. One of the guys brought a Smith and Wesson 500, and Ryan Thomas is his name.
Oh man, yo, okay, yeah, I
All
know.
right,
About, yeah,
so you know
yeah.
who it was. There we go.
He was not superior, but like I was when I was new there, he had already been there a while. That was cool, man. I haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, really nice guy. He mentioned something about it. We were sitting there for the safety briefing video, and we were chatting and he asked how I knew everybody and whatnot. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I was stationed with Terrence back in the day, so I was hoping to see him." I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know where he's at."
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, you'll have to shoot him a message, man. It was cool.
I don't even know how to get in contact with him. Yeah, I was
I'll send you his Instagram.
crazy. That's
That's all I
cool.
have is his Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun. That's the first time I've been to an outdoor range. I've only ever been able to
It was outdoor.
yeah, I've only ever been able to go to like an indoor range, like a normal one. And this was a lot of fun because we got to do like drills and all that kind of stuff out there. And like James just has too many toys, so he had like the timers to like do like hip firing drills and all that kind of stuff. And then we ran like a short little competition of like, all right, we're gonna run this little thing here, and whoever does it this fast with this many shots or whatever. And of course, Hunter, being the Navy SEAL that he is,
Right.
just destroying everybody.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking wild that Hunter's as big as he is, but he's that fast with the
Yeah,
gun.
agile,
Like
yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
You should do like a competition. I would go watch him do that.
It'd
Don't
be
don't
cool.
they have competitions like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I bet he'd do really well. The dude can shoot. I mean, and he's not just fast; he's accurate.
Right.
One of the guys was like, I don't remember who said it to him, but it was like, yeah, you ever thought about joining the military if the bodybuilding thing, if you just decide to finish the bodybuilding thing? And Hunter's like, I played around with it.
This, this
I
is a
just
different one.
imagine him trying to run.
Yeah, he probably had to get down. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, I forgot. I saw something on Instagram I want to talk to you guys about. This guy, he was on, I don't forget his name. But he did a national show somewhere, maybe in the UK, maybe somewhere else, I don't remember. He he won first place, and everything like that. So he could have applied for his pro card. But instead, he decided to go do another national show 2 weeks later, and he won there as well. And people are getting pissed off at him because he's like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you like just running national shows like this?
but are you?
This
Is it?
was in North America?
No, this is
Oh,
overseas.
okay.
But is that even like possible? Like,
You can turn
Yeah,
out a pro card.
you can turn down a pro
You can
card.
turn
Yeah.
out a pro card.
So
oh,
like Jose Raymond turned it down like 3, 4 times before he took it.
Yeah,
okay.
you
Um,
can certainly turn out a pro card.
So then that changes my thoughts a little bit.
so the so so I'll give you my opinion on it. Like I think it's fine to turn down a pro card. I think that's totally okay if you want to, for whatever reason. There's people who play second at a national show and they're like, I don't want to turn pro place in second.
Hmm.
There's people it's just like they just know I won't do well as a pro. But they like to compete and like to do well. So they'll turn it down. But my issue with what he's doing is he's just doing pro qualifiers. Like if you don't want your pro card, I feel like you do one pro qualifier and then go back to doing normal regional shows, right?
Mm.
I think it's a little weird to be just stopping people from getting pro cards. At the end of the day, it's not that big a deal because like, yo, if you're gonna be a good pro, you're gonna have to beat guys like him.
Right.
So but I still feel it still feels a little wrong, you know what I mean?
Did you save the post or anything? I'm curious what he looks like.
Wasn't it? I think I might have skimmed through it. I probably seen it. His name starts with a V
Give me a couple
on
seconds.
Instagram, I think.
I'll find it. Someone sent it to me like
If you send it, if you send it to Classic Physique Radio, I can pull it up on here.
okay. Let me see.
That's interesting. I got.
Yeah, I mean,
I
while you
feel
look for that, I mean, my thoughts is like kind of the same thing that Terrence said of like, I mean, yeah, if you just like to compete and whatnot, then nobody's stopping you from that. You can turn down the pro card as much as you want. If that's a rule, then that's a rule. But if like you're just showing up to all these pro qualifiers and your only goal is to just keep turning down pro cards just because you want to and stop other people from getting it, like that's fucked for sure.
Kind of shitty. I just sent it to
It's
you.
very shitty. If that's what you're doing, then yeah, that's definitely shitty, man. Was this a classic guy or a bodybuilder?
I guess
Classic.
on the flip side, then again, it's not really that shitty because like if you can't beat him, then you don't need to go pro anyways.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
You
mean,
know
flip
what I'm
side.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like let's go ahead and just like give him props on that note. Because we already complained about that in the pro league. So why are we complaining about that in the amateur league?
Okay, yeah, here you go.
okay, so turned pro at Amateur Olympia in India, still competed at Thailand Pro qualifiers. So did he turn it down?
He turned out the first one for sure. I don't know what he did with the second one. I'm not sure. I mean, you won't know until he either does a pro show or does
Yeah.
another amateur show, unless he says
So
something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he does look great. I mean, I'll give him that, at least from the shots that they have listed here. Uh, Okay. Yeah.
See,
I
that's the
mean,
issue. People don't understand the rules and they get pissed off about stuff. Because
yeah,
this
I
page
think
doesn't understand it. They're saying like he won a pro card. I'm like, you technically don't win a pro card. You win the opportunity to
yeah,
apply.
yeah.
you get the opportunity to pay more to the IFBB. Congratulations.
Yeah. You know what's
And
wild though? Back in the day, they better be happy with this. Back in the day, um, like to get your pro card, especially in overseas, you can win and still not get your pro card. It wasn't like you win the overall, you get it. It was like we decide when you're ready to be a pro.
didn't they not give Lee Priest a pro card like multiple
Yeah.
times? Yeah,
He was the best bodybuilder in Australia, and he left
at
Australia to
like
compete in the US
17.
because he's exactly as a fucking teenager. And
And
then apparently, JM saw him in Montreal, Canada, or not Niagara Falls, sorry, Niagara Falls, Canada. He was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm doing an amateur show, like, because I'm tired of doing shows in Australia." He's like, "No, you're a pro now," and that was how he got it. I think so. I might be wrong, but I think that's the story.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day, and people always talk about like pro cards are easier to get now, and like yeah, there's more opportunities and stuff, but you still have to show up looking like a pro in order to actually win. At least for the most part, there's some outliers and whatnot, but
I don't
the
think it's easier, man. I think like it's probably close to being just as hard because there's like way more people competing today, you
right.
know?
mm,
Right. I mean, like, there's just more opportunity. I don't think it's necessarily easier, right? And like, just because people are given more opportunity doesn't necessarily make it any easier or harder. But like, I was talking, little man, you got you. Thank you. I did a podcast with this guy that he just turned pro at Masters USA's after 15 years of competing, and we talked about this. And it's like, look, how many people were signed up for the show? Three, four, 500, 600. Like at the Ben Weider Natural Pro Qualifier, there were 700 competitors, right? And
yeah, I
out
heard
of
that was pretty big.
huh?
Yeah, I heard it was pretty big this year.
Oh, it was huge. It was ridiculous. But out of those 700 competitors, 15 get pro cards, or
Yeah.
20 get pro cards. Like the odds are stacked against you still, right? It's like just because that like a lot of these pro qualifiers now are giving away pro cards to top two overall, and that's it per division. Like it's not per class. Like some of them are still, right? But like that's how Ben Weeders was. You got to be overall and top two, so
And that's the way it should be, especially for the
I
natural side
agree.
of things. I think with natural side of things is if they're going to compete in the IFBB, that's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get the
yeah,
real cream of the crops,
Yeah.
yeah.
And talking with my client Sam, that's going to compete this weekend, and then probably do nationals. He said this before I did, and he's like, "Look, if I don't deserve it, I don't want it. Like I want to have a pro physique before I get a pro card, and I think too many people want to get the pro card to validate that they have the pro physique, not already have the pro physique, and then get the pro card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Man, I just had a conversation with one of my athletes because we had to pull him out from nationals. I would have had four athletes compete, but I just felt like he wasn't ready and he needed a little bit more tissue. And I just kind of reminded him, I was like, listen, bro, nothing has changed. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is you don't have this piece of paper that says you're IFBB Pro. Like you still put the progress in. We still made progress from your last show. You're the most conditioned you've ever been, which means you probably have more tissue. Like, let's just keep building. You know what I mean? I think a lot of athletes, they the pro card dictates where they are in their career, which is not the
Per-
case.
Yeah, man. Personally, I think it's better to wait till like you barely can make that weight because then you can get into that pro ranks a little bit quicker as opposed to having to sit out one, two,
Yep,
3 years. I'm like,
yep,
what's the point of that? You know?
yep.
Yep. I definitely agree. And Jarek was saying something that I've said to a number of people right now is like win or lose, whether it's a pro card or just a regional show or whatever, win or lose, the thing that you do the next day is still the same, right? You wake up, you eat the
Yeah.
food, you do the cardio, you do the training, you still do the same thing. There is just a piece of paper and you paying some extra money between you and this validation that you're seeking. Like that's literally all it is.
It
It's somebody
is.
else going, "Wow, you look really good. Here's an award." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's not going to change whether somebody validated that opinion or didn't validate it. So it's like keep showing up because regardless, tomorrow you still have to improve because you're the worst pro possible, like you are one of the worst in the IFBB now because you just turned pro,
Yeah.
or you're just going for the amateurs again.
100%.
Yo, what do you guys think about you said some of the shows just give out top two, some shows give out cars to
Every
guess first place. What do you guys think about the pro cars now where the second place gets a pro card?
for overall or
No, just
class.
second, like just all the second place in general.
Um,
Like at nationals?
honestly, man, I can't even sit here and say anything bad about that because somebody has to get first place. And there's been plenty of shows that I've been to or even witnessed where like top two are fucking like on. Like they can both go to the pro league. So it's like it's kind of hard to say, you know what I'm saying? Like it just all depends on the show, but it's rightfully so if you get second place and you damn near as equal as to first place physique, you know. I don't think
But if we scale that up, right? We scale that up to Terrence's level, right? Like Terrence is a great competitor, but they can't go, well, he's pretty good, so we'll make him Mr. Olympia second place. You know what I mean? Like there's no there's not a
No, yeah, yeah.
Terrence didn't get
yeah,
a Mr. Olympia runner-up like award, and he's like, you know what I mean? Like he's not put
Yeah.
on a pedestal like the winner is, and that's a thing that I think competitors need to get a grasp on. Like you didn't win, you don't get the reward. That doesn't mean that you're a shitty competitor. Like that's the difference here. It's like just because you weren't validated with that pro card or the win or the overall that day doesn't make you any worse. That guy just got you that day, and that's what it is, right? Because like at every single level that you put the same people on that same stage 3 days in a row, one guy could win each of those days. It's just who shows up better that day. And it's again also apples and oranges. It's also who's sitting down in front of you that day. So like there's a lot of things that just aren't in your control, but at the end of the day, if you win, you get rewarded. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is, you know?
yeah, it doesn't mean that you didn't put the effort in, right? And
Now I will argue second place overall, that one I don't hate.
yeah, that I was gonna
That
yeah,
one I don't hate.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think from my understanding, the second place award came from them needing to fill the new divisions when they came out, right? So I'm thinking it out, like I'm not sure, but thinking wise, it probably started with men's physique and bikini, and they needed a bunch of those guys. So it's like, okay, we need to fill this up. I think it made sense for the first, I don't know, 3 years. But I think after that third year, it should probably drop back down to just first place.
Yeah.
Because at this point, classic, we don't need a bunch more pros, bro. We maxed out. We bursting at the seams, you know.
We got enough of them on the Olympia stage.
yeah,
So I think it makes sense at a certain time, but no, man, I don't think it should have stayed forever.
Yeah.
yeah. You
I
know,
mean,
it's like some shows is like top two overall. Some shows is just like first place in all classes. Like
Hmm.
I mean, I'd say
why is that? You know, like why
top
is that?
two, top two overall is a good option.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's a difference
I
in
still
every
like first
show.
for every division, in
Like
my
in every show is like a
opinion.
different,
I mean, every
criteria.
class.
I
Yeah.
think they just need to like standardize it across all national shows. That's
I
just my
think it
opinion.
should be first for every class, and I think personally there should be no pro cards at junior nationals, but you have to go to junior nationals, get the nationals. I feel like there should be more steps
Hmm.
to
Or
become
steps,
a
right?
pro.
I mean,
There's
I saw it going around. I can't remember how long ago, but like you look at a video of Kevin Levrone when he got second at junior nationals, and you're like, "This is a
Oh.
junior national show. What the?" And he got second. Who got first? Like,
Yeah.
I think, and Flex Wheeler was on Fuad's podcast talking about this of like there was a stepping stone to this of like
What?
regionals to juniors to nationals, and I think that should 100% be the way that things go back to. You shouldn't be able to get top three or top five in your class and go to nationals. That's not what that's for. That is not what the national level is for. The national level is for people whose physiques are ready to cross that threshold and be competitive on a pro league. Like that's how I feel about that. So yeah, I mean the people who are kind of teetering on that of like, yeah, maybe you could win your class if the wrong people show up, like you could win. Go to junior nationals, get the credentials there, and then move up.
I love that, man. I love that. And I think Canada does something similar. I think they do something similar to that where you have to do like something to qualify you. No, what it is I think once you qualify for nationals, you're set for like 3 to 5 years or something. They do it a little different.
Hmm,
But no, yeah, I think what if you did junior nationals and then you're good to go for nationals for 5 years or something like that. Like you don't have
that'd
to
be
go
cool.
back and do regionals or something. That way, man, like you get better quality like athletes obviously at nationals. It's like imagine every single person at nationals being fucking like 100% on that looks like they could be a pro. And then
Right.
two, like it would put more prestige on every level. Because I remember when I started, man, like the dudes that were working on turning pro, like they were popular already. Like they were like all the pages would talk about like in my case the last one I remember was Nick Trigili. Everybody knows Nick now, but back in the day Nick was like a big deal. He was like six-figure contracts as a national level competitor, you know. Um and like he was popping off, you know. I wish it would be cool to go back to something like that, you know.
Yeah, you don't really see too many amateurs talked about. I mean, like Bodybuilders Without Borders does a great job.
It's because
Um,
they turn through so quick. They're not an
yeah,
amateur very long at all, you know.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that leads to my question here is like, do you think amateurs, and it even kind of goes along with that first topic that we talked about, the first discussion about the dude who stole pro cards. Like, do you think amateurs should stay in the amateur league for a little bit longer? Because if you notice, a lot of amateurs now are doing one or two shows in their pros.
Yeah.
Should they compete more? Should there be like a criteria like you have to do a certain amount of amateur shows? Like for instance, like if you're going to nursing school, like you need a certain amount of hours, or if you're going to barber school, you need a certain amount of hours. Like, should amateurs have a certain amount of shows that they should have to do before they even like are able to even apply for a pro card, right?
No, I just like the more steps idea.
Because
Yeah.
in my head, I
I
think
mean,
that'd be good for the NPC in terms of the promoters.
right, but
That'll definitely level up.
I think I think what Terrence is saying would probably end up kind of doing what you're saying, Jarek. But like, let's think about like, for example, someone we've had on the podcast that's had a just skyrocketing career is Anton, right? Like, I
Yeah,
mean, he just
exactly.
started competing as a pro just a couple years ago. Now he's going to the Olympia. So you're saying that that guy needs to compete more just to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
there's going to be these people who just they come on the scene and it's like, oh my God, okay, let him go. You know, it's like they do one
Yeah.
regional show and because they've never competed before, everybody's like, wow, this guy's amazing. They go to nationals, they blow the doors off everybody, and then they're ready to go compete as a pro. Like those people pop up. So like you'd be nerfing those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what our sport's built on is those people
Yeah.
who just come out of the woodwork and you go, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what makes it like, attractive.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, man,
100%.
I definitely I think it used to be a thing, man. Like, but like, yeah, you did say that. Like, that's how it used to be. They had to do like juniors and then go to
Yeah.
nationals.
Yeah.
It'd be a great way. I mean, they talk about making revenue, right? Like getting more money into the sport. That gets more money in the
That's
sport.
what I'm saying.
You
Yeah,
force people to have to
Yeah.
like you got to
Just
do
do
a
more shows.
regional, and then you can qualify for a juniors, and then if you get this placing at a juniors, then you can get your qualifying for national or your qualification for nationals.
and then dude, that's cool, man. Because like at that point, like you go to a national show, you probably know like the top five guys because they've been going through the sport. You seen them go to junior nationals. Now you know the guys that didn't win it last year, they're gonna be back. It makes that level of competition a lot more fun. It's kind of like the G League at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good idea. Be cool.
Yeah. We should talk to
Kyle.
Yeah, somebody send this off to the Manions. We have conversations to have.
My other thing is, man, is like then we won't have these shows with like 30 people in it. Like, and
Well,
like to be
yeah,
quite honest with you, like, you got the guys who are not placing, 16th and beyond.
yeah.
Like they could still make an impact and do well at shows against people like at that level. It's like how I think how COD is where you do a certain type of match and you place against people in your like
yeah.
level. You know what I mean?
Based on your skill, like how good you
Yeah,
are, that
yeah,
kind of
yeah. It
thing.
kind
Yeah,
of does that, man.
yeah, yeah.
I know that.
It'd be
Um,
interesting to see. I think it would definitely help kind of shake out some of the riffraff that we see walk across national stages. Because
oh,
like the thing is like we when the Olympia was coming around, we were complaining about there being what 60 something classic physique guys. Come to
yeah.
nationals, go see how many people per class there are.
Uh,
Like just bringing in his paper airplane. Uh, you look at any of those classes and like some of these classic divisions, like when Blake's done it the last few years, he's in class C and there's 40 to 50 guys a class.
And what
Class
do you think,
B's
like
got 30 to
15
40.
plus
Huh?
shouldn't be there, right? 15
Yeah.
plus shouldn't probably be there. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, these shows are like stretching out to 3 days long.
Yeah.
That is a good point. National shows are starting like what, Wednesday, Thursday now. A lot of them.
Ben Weeders, I think they're going to change it to 3 days next year.
The problem with the bin weeders right now is you can go if as long as you showed up to a natural show and competed, you can go to the bin weeders. So that's the first issue that they have right now. The second issue, they need to cut the classes where they're not giving away pro cards because this isn't a local show. Like why are we doing this? They had
Yeah,
novice they had novice classes. They had Masters 40, which they did not give a pro card to. They gave a pro card to Masters 35, and then they also had juniors, which they did. They had three categories where there was a number of people in those categories that did not get pro cards. Why are we doing that? This is a pro qualifier. Why are you going to a novice category at a
Yeah,
pro
that makes sense.
qualifier? That doesn't
you're
make
right.
sense to me.
You're
So
right.
Yeah.
like that's what they need to do. But I mean, it's also one of those things of like you're not going to tell somebody to not make the money, you know?
That should be, you're right. That should be like the natural show in the sport. Yeah, like the best of the best should be there.
I
Natural.
mean, they were, but there was
It
also
was, yeah.
everybody else
But
too.
no, yeah, I mean without the, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
speak. Yeah, I mean, Prosper, like, who?
Yeah. I
How
want to.
wrong is it like when you win a like give me because I don't know the rules now. Like when you win a natural pro show, does that qualify you for the Ben Weeder Naturals?
No,
So something like that. He had to win something before he could go do the Ben Weeders. I don't remember. I looked it up because I asked that question to BTS.
Because that's what I thought too. I thought you win a natural pro show, you get to go to Ben Weeder Naturals. That's like their Olympia, and then the winner of that gets to go to the Olympia.
Yep. Prosper's going to the Olympia.
And that's so that's how I think that's perfect. I think that's the way it should be if
Yep.
that's the case.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I've been
That's the
talking to
best
Prosper.
natural. Yeah.
I've been talking to Prosper. I want to get him on, but he's in the UK, and then he's doing some traveling here, so we might have to kind of figure out something because their time zones are a lot different.
That's pretty badass. I did, yeah. I eventually, obviously, I don't know if they'll hype it up more or not, but like he's the best natty in the world right now. That's pretty badass,
yeah.
man. Then it's cool to see how he's gonna stack up at the Olympia. I think that's a cool thing.
I think they need to do an amateur or not amateur, a natural Olympia. I think that would be
It
really
will.
really cool.
It will
Like,
happen. It just need a little bit more time.
yeah, and
They're not gonna call. I don't think they'll have it, man. I think they'll have that version, but they're not gonna call it the Olympia at
yeah,
all.
I think it's just gonna be a bridge from the current Olympia. Like it's probably
yeah,
gonna be a separate day for that.
yeah.
That's what I feel because they
Well,
can't call it Natural Olympia. It's already taken.
well, Terrence, oh God, Rich out here in Texas. Why am I blanking on his last name? He's one of the head judges. Rich.
Probably.
God, yeah, he lives in Houston. I'm blanking on his last name right now, but I've been chatting with him about it, and like he's really trying to build up the natural division here in Texas, and like they're wanting to add more like natural pro shows as well to be able to qualify. So they want to build that up. So like if there's more opportunities for natural people to compete in the NPC, because from what I can understand, they're trying to push against the OCB and like get more of these natural people to come through. Like I think it'd be an awesome idea for them to have. Like I don't think the bin weeder's quite their Olympia. I think they'd be cool to like have a really really big show for the naturals.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, honestly, I think it is heading in that direction already. I think it's already promoters are already stepping up. There's a lot of like natural, like local show, regional shows starting to come out left and right. Pretty soon it's going to be some pro shows. I think it's
Yep.
just the money isn't there for the promoter just yet. And from a business standpoint, that probably wouldn't be the best investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pro shows are probably like the increase in the pro shows is probably like 5 years away because they got to build up the NPC side of the naturals
Yeah,
first.
the demand
So
for
you
it.
have pros to hop in those shows. Because even in
Well,
Classic, man, the first year, that one show, there was two shows I did. The one Chris's pro debut, there was like four of us. There was Darren Charles, me, Chris, and one other guy. And same thing was the show the week after that. I think there was three. So like you gotta you gotta move a little slow with the pro
Crazy
race.
to see where it's coming from, bro.
I mean, when they can pull in 700 people to the bin weeders, they're doing something.
That's
Yeah,
pretty badass. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, but the one thing that it did do with it was really a pain in the ass for that many people was trying to get on an elevator.
Dude.
Those elevators, it'd take you 20 minutes standing there just to get one, and then it'd be full
Where, you talking about? Where at?
at the fucking hotel where the show was, man.
Oh, really? Oh,
Oh, dude.
you were there.
Yeah, yeah. I had a figure competitor in it.
Okay, okay. How did she do?
She did good, man. She was in the class with the girl who ended up winning the overall, and Stacy's size and shape are what the figure division like needs, but her condition just wasn't quite where it needed to be. The girl that won she was just smaller but peeled, just absolutely peeled. And then because they made a statement about like basically going, we're going for condition over shape. They put one girl ahead of her as well that was like didn't really have shape, but was peeled. So yeah, but that's all right. It is what it is. She got third in her class, and
Yeah, the sport's always evolving, man. And I mean, listen, like these naturals they're taking it there.
yep,
Like if they can get peeled, man, like there's no excuses for them.
You
yeah,
know, it's funny, like, I would say on average, the IFBB side of natural bodybuilding, they're because I've seen if you guys have seen some of the pros over in like Europe and the UK, bro, they get fucking nasty pill.
oh for
And like
sure.
IFBB pros aren't there yet at all. Like it's a they get fucking
Bro.
those natural dudes I've seen in whatever division it is in Europe, like they give like any division, enhanced or not, like a run for their money
Yeah,
in conditioning. Like it's
For sure.
nasty,
I
dude.
agree, bro. I don't know what they're eating over there, bro, or what their protocol is,
Well,
but
I think a lot of those guys that you see that get that kind of condition have just been doing it for a long time too. It's the same thing that like we see over here is like the longer somebody's been doing it, the denser that tissue is, the more they're able to connect with the muscle and whatnot, the better they're able to show their condition, you know?
yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
Right.
But I just feel like
Let's go right on the whiteboard.
I guess to add to that, like I just feel like the Europeans, like even in the pro league, or yeah, like even in the pro league, I feel like they get like crazy peeled, bro.
Well,
Just to
yo, they
show,
don't
yeah,
have
just
any
show like
the food don't taste good, so they never have those cravings. You know what I'm saying? They just, yo, like prep food is normal food for me, bro.
like some places they
Oh.
don't even allow like our food, right? They don't even allow like our sweets or anything like that in
Yeah, I
Europe.
think they're more strict with their regulations for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a good thing though, but yeah.
So I'm curious if you guys are the same way, but like once December starts rolling around, I start like really reflecting on the last year. Is that something you guys have started to do yet? Kind of thinking through this past like 2025?
Not yet.
Not
Man,
yet.
honestly, it doesn't hit me until after nationals, bro.
Really?
I'm
Yeah.
just like too focused on them right now. I don't even have the mental energy to come up with a post or even think
Yeah. No, no,
of
no.
a post.
I hadn't done that yet,
But
but like I've certainly found myself reflecting on a number of things just kind of as
yeah,
things start to slow down because like I've just got one guy left, so things have been pretty slow as far as like I still have a lot of check-ins and stuff, but it's not like somebody's in prep that needs something right then,
right.
you know. But I definitely, when I start having those lulls, start thinking about like, all right, well, this was cool and this kind of sucked and whatnot. So I was just curious if you guys start to get that now or not.
Yeah, so man, I do reflections all the time in that regard, bro. Like especially like what you said, like some shows where I'm like, damn, I could have did better here, or if we did this, So I guess in that sense, yeah, I do reflect a lot throughout the year and how the year has been going up until this point. Um, but like not in like one sitting where I'm like summarizing like, the entire year.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good year for me, I feel. It's
That's
been a really good
nice. That's
year.
nice.
You know, it's interesting because I agree with you and I also disagree with you. It's it's
Why?
it's been a good year because if I look at like metrics, I look at numbers, I look at number of clients that I have, I look at amount of money that has come in, I look at reach in all different areas. Like a lot of things have improved. A lot of really cool things have come my way this year. But at the same time, there's also a number of opportunities that were just within like arm's length distance. If like maybe I had done this a little bit more, maybe I'd done this, it would have accomplished it. So it's like I'm very grateful for this year, and I've been very blessed this year. But I'm also really pissed the fuck off this year because like this next season is like I've already told my athletes like y'all better be ready because we're about to fucking really get this thing going. You know.
All right, all right, all right. Yo, same here, man. Yo, I'm about to go into a growing phase soon. I get my lab work done on Monday, and then we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I see. You posted about your current split right now, and things have changed. You had the appendage day. You know,
Yeah, I
Fingers and
love
toes
it,
days.
man. Yeah, yeah, I love it. Honestly, it's
it's,
been
it's it's dope. You know, I watched the video you posted on YouTube. Like it's like I think a lot of people overcomplicate like training too much, bro.
mine is like honestly, yeah, it's very like it
Make it so simple.
in ways it's very simple. In ways is I guess like if it's complicated, but no, it's real simple, man. Like get stronger.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
pick a
literally
couple
it,
movements.
bro.
You know,
Yeah, I trade
feel
every
good with
twice a
it.
week. Dude, yeah. Nothing complicated, man, at all. Yeah, yeah. And then dude, like it's crazy, man. Like this past I think 2 or 3, probably closer to this is the third week now where my volume's been like nothing. Where the first week everything was one working set because I was feeling a little tired because I wasn't sleeping well.
Yeah,
Um the last week while I was in Canada, I literally trained twice. I did like 2 full body days, just one working set. And then this week I'm doing the same thing, just one working set, everything. And I'm still crazy enough getting stronger. Body composition hasn't changed much. Still have
What's your weight
straight
at?
glutes. Yeah, I still got straight glutes now.
it's crazy.
Um, and it's not hard, man. I'm eating almost 4,000 calories.
What's your weight at?
191. I'm probably a little dehydrated, so probably it should be like 192, 193.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damn,
So so
impressive.
what does this phase look like for you? Obviously, you have a couple of pounds to work with, but it's not like you have all the weight in the world to work with right now. What is that going to look like?
We gonna get as big as fucking as you can. Well, yo, I don't grow. I haven't. I feel like with everything now, I might grow a little bit better than I have in the past, but um historically I haven't grown very well, you know. Like I weighed in this year at what's my cut? Once like 179.2, I think was what I weighed in at, and had ate 1 meal and drunk water that day. So like fuck, dude, I can gain like maybe 6, 7 pounds and then actually suck down and not eat, because
Yeah, yeah.
dude, it's insane to me. Some dude told, I forget who it was. He's like, yeah, bro, I didn't eat for 20. Justin, I think it was Justin on the
That's the
podcast.
pattern. Yeah,
He didn't eat for 22 hours. I was like, God damn, bro, like that's fucking terrible.
it is.
Dude. So no, I got realistic. I got a lot of space, dude. I'm not worried about not making weight at all. So yeah, and like, yeah. So that the game plan is to grow as much as possible. It's this definitely gonna be. I won't say it will be hard, but I'll have to be very meticulous with staying on track with my meals and the times I do things because I eat 7 times a day, and like whatever I'm gonna have to get up to to eat enough, I know it's gonna be a lot, and I'm gonna have to be very because with me, if I like eat late by like an hour, then that throws the rest of the day off,
Yeah,
Especially when you eat like 5 times a day, you can move stuff around a bit. But like 7 times a day, if you start to mess up, then your whole day's fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
over here eating 4 meals a day, and I'm sometimes having a hard time. You
dude,
know,
I've been.
seven. Phew.
I
Do
took a little
you
bit more control of my diet too. Everyone has probably seen my diets. What you're seeing, Mace, is like cream of rice protein, cream of rice protein, cream of rice protein,
Yeah.
high amounts of protein. I actually, I was like, oh, let me. Everyone, I know you could do a lot less protein. They say these studies, what, 0.8 grams per
Oh,
pound or whatever. So I didn't drop it nearly that much, but I did drop it a bit, and I put a little bit more in the carbs and fats, and I put a lot. I diversified my carbs and my fats and everything a bit more. I got more vegetables, more
that's good, bro.
fruits. I'm
That's
doing dates now. I've been seeing everyone do dates for
oh
a while, so I've been doing
yeah,
dates a
bro.
lot.
you ain't had dates before? Oh, I
I just
love
had dates in
dates.
my last meal.
Yeah, man.
Oof.
So I like that because like one, I get through eating quicker because like that's like I'd rather do 40 grams of dates than an extra 100 grams of rice.
Yeah.
And then I'm not stuffed either, you know, right? Like I'm not full of food. So it's been great, man.
You know what meal I've been eating recently that's been, it sounds weird, but it's slapping.
What's that?
Ground beef, rice, and raisins.
That's
Oh,
dope.
that's
That shit
different.
is delicious. You put a little bit of that the sweet poppy sauce from Flavor Gang on top of it. Oh, quite
That's
good.
different. I'm used to like the
Quite good.
beans, rice and banana, or walnuts, honey and beef.
That's good too.
I
Yeah,
hadn't done that. I've done the chicken peanut butter and banana before.
yeah.
That I enjoy.
Yeah, so it's been good, man. I like it. Like hitting all my micronutrients now and
That's
Do you
good, bro. That's
do
really
you
good.
historically keep like a good appetite in the off season, or is it a struggle for you to get all that food?
it becomes a struggle because I'm less organized throughout the day. Like
Mm.
and historically in the past, man, like I kind of take off season a little bit too lightly. Like I'll get up at different times, go to sleep at different times. If I feel like eating a meal throughout the week, I'll just grab it, you know. This time around, I'm trying to wake up the same time every day, eat the same time every day, and it's been pretty easy so far. But yeah.
Man, that's why I love like not winning sometimes. 'Cause I swear it makes you like reflect a lot harder than you would otherwise, like on things that you could do
Uh,
better.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, and I feel like every prep I get better in the off season. Like now I'm waking up at the same time every day. Like I have a set routine. I have a set time when I eat my meals. You know, last off season wasn't the case. You know, so
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool to see that you're doing that, bro.
Bro, the thing is, man, it's like I took control of a lot more. Like I still, you know, I still talk with Joe about my program, and obviously you've seen is still taking the charge of everything. But I'm at a point now, like I'm like, yeah, this is kind of my career, this is my life, and like
Yeah.
if I want to change up my meals, then you know, like Yassine should be cool with that. And like, granted, I'm not trying to run the diet for him and just say, hey, you just do this or whatever. But like, especially with how long we've been together, he's like, yeah, bro. And he was totally fine. I was like, yeah, bro, let me just check the whatever's and I'll get back to you. And then he sent
Yep.
it back like, yeah, everything's good. I'm like, cool.
That's what I always tell my clients. Like, look, if you're getting tired of a certain food source, just let me know. We'll swap something. Like, it's not that big a deal.
See, that's the thing too, is like I get like, especially with me being a coach in the past, it's like sometimes you just pick stuff because you just pick it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't have an emotional attachment to you eating rice. You could do something else. It's just I'm a coach. I need to give you something, and I'm gonna give you rice because that's why not. I'm
Yeah.
just like you
It,
know.
it's that thing of like, I don't know if Terrence, when you were a coach, or Jarek, what you do now, but like I list in my questionnaire of like, what things do you like and not like? And like people never want to list things in there. Like they always like, they'll tell you about maybe things they're allergic to, or like maybe something they absolutely hate, but they forget to tell you the stuff they do like. And then you're like, all right, well, I'm not responsible if you don't like what I put on the meal plan.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's definitely from J. Cole to that quote, man. I eat for function, which is cool. I mean, I love that quote back in the day, but like people take that shit too seriously, man. They don't think they can have food that tastes good, you know, and make progress.
But like especially like going through my issue with the gut, man, I learned so much about food variety, and a lot of that gut issues can be prevented just from a variety of foods, bro. Like now I have like two or three fruits a day, two or three veggies a day, maybe one or two proteins a day, and then I'll cycle that like every 2 or 3 days to another different source.
See, keep going, my bad.
Yeah, it's just that we're missing the value from whole foods like your prebiotics, those fibers that's going to feed the gut, the fruits that's going to strengthen the gut lining. You know, like dates is a good tool for fiber, right? Help with
Yeah.
digestion and motility. Like we're missing a lot of that stuff when we're just eating broccoli, rice, and fish. You know,
I
for
think that's what's the big issue with a lot of people, man. We're getting these gut issues now. Regardless of what everybody says, man, people today are way more strict with their meal plans than back in the 90s. Because I don't care what anybody says, man. Because I guarantee you the reason why people back in the 90s didn't have food issues is because their off season they ate whatever the fuck they wanted. It's 100% the reason. And I think that's
Yeah,
why I've been
bro.
so good with my gut too, man. Is because like in the off season, I'm still kind of ish from that area. Like I believe in food variety as a whole, man. So yeah, I've always switched up, man. That's why people see me doing what was I doing? The kangaroo. I'll do bison, beef.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I do fucking everything, man.
yeah.
I think Wesley might do it the best. Like I might do. How do you have the time to make these beautiful ass meals every? I don't know how many times a day he eat. Like 4 to 6 times a day. Like for me to make it work, what I've had to do is like you said you switch every 2 to 3 days.
Mhm.
What I've been doing, man, is I'll buy enough of the same food for the week.
Week,
The
and then
next time I go to the grocery store, I'll get a different vegetable or I get a different
yeah,
fruit. I even switching up my white rice. I don't know how important that is, but I'll do jasmine, basmati, the sushi rice. I'll switch that up too now.
yeah, bro. Like that
Yeah,
ain't
I think I need to do a better job of that because I typically have like my like I like these vegetables, I like these fruits, and like I have a certain meal that I like to have and whatnot. And like I get real stuck on those. But I try to make sure that I'm hitting multiple fruits a day and multiple different vegetables a day and stuff. But I like to have my structure of like I look forward to each one of the meals that I have, you know. So I get
yeah.
kind of stuck in my like I like this flavor at this time kind of thing, you know what I
Sure.
mean?
Yeah.
Like at this point in my bodybuilding career, if my day does not end with a Ninja Creamy, I feel like the day is a waste. You know what I mean? Like why did I even wake up that day if I'm not finishing my day with a Ninja Creamy?
No, I can never get around to it. I can never get my creamy like set up in the freezer the day before. So I just
Bro,
never do it.
That's why
I
I
only
bought.
have the patience in prep. That's the only time I do it, man.
So so Jarek, I was the same way until I just bought extra jars. And then I'll just make
Got like
six,
six
I'll
of
make
them.
like five at a time. And then I just have five of them in there and I'll just pull those out. And then when I pull the last one, I make them while it's mixing and it works out great. But I fucked that up yesterday and I forgot to do that. So I had a real soupy one yesterday. It's okay. It wasn't quite a protein shake. So we were still there.
It's like a smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a milkshake basically.
Yeah.
It worked out great, but cool. Well, Jarek, when you get out here for nationals, man, we got to try and get a crew of people together, go get some food. Terrence, I hate you're not going to be here, dude.
Yeah, mom's
Yeah,
birthday,
man.
my sister's not so sorry, not so my cousin's graduation or something.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
nice. Jarek, do you know what part of town you're staying in?
I think it's like 20 minutes from the venue.
Okay, so
One of my
you're.
aunts used to live there, so I'm just gonna save some money and stay at his house.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
If you can come out to destination one of those days, you're going to be probably like a 30-40 minute drive wherever you are, depending on how like which way you are from the venue, whether you're further
Yeah.
towards Dallas or away.
I actually got I actually
You
got
can
the
send it
address.
to me later,
Yeah, I'll send it to you
but
later.
yeah, you got
Yeah.
to come
It's
through and
it's
come.
either it's either Dallas or AR, one of those.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you'll have to come through, and we'll have to get some food once things settle down. I know we'll all be busy with clients and stuff, but
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of people out here. It's always fun when these shows like Texas Pro or Nationals and like everybody starts coming into town for these things. It's cool to like see everybody in person, you know. That's
Yeah.
always the most fun part about going to shows and that sort of thing is like when you get to see everybody.
It's my favorite show to go to, honestly, as a coach.
Nationals,
Yeah. It's just a
it's a good
vibe.
one.
It's a vibe.
That I feel like Freddie and Sheila do a really good job of like putting on a show, putting on something that people enjoy going to.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It's,
I
Yeah.
feel like they should do a different venue though, man. They gotta have their shows in the same convention center, but it'd
Yeah.
be cool to do have a different look for a show, you know?
Yeah. I'm not sure what type of deal they have on that or not, but I mean, because they do Battle of Texas and then the next week it's Nationals right after. So
Then they do, yeah, they do all their shows there, I think.
yeah, pretty
Texas
much.
Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean they're picking up more shows that aren't in this area too. So um I think they're actual shows that they put on here that like the Phil Heath, for example. The Phil Heath was not a battle up show. This year it's going to be a battle up show, you know, and that's down. I think that's in Houston. No, it's
Yeah,
I
he
don't know where
lives
it
in
is, but
Austin, but I don't know where
yeah,
it is.
yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to look it up, but they haven't put out the schedule for this season yet. But
Oh, real quick before we go, yo, I'm going to LA Fit Expo. Are you near LA? Jarek?
About an hour out. Which one is it? Anaheim, California?
No, it's the other one.
So it's
Not the
probably
Anaheim one.
LA. About
Yeah.
an hour and some change out from LA.
Okay. Okay. I'll
I
be
might.
there
What's the date
January
on that? It's the
10th
next.
and 11th. I'll be there on the 7th because I'm shooting with Dart Sport somewhere, and then
Cool.
the event is the 10th and 11th.
Okay. 'Cause I
I'll be
know.
out there for
Okay.
I'll be out there for Cali Pro this year.
Hey, Roy, dope, dope.
Yes, sir. He's doing Legion, Cali, and Toronto.
Oh shit.
That's like May and June, I'm guessing.
Yeah, right now he's 24 and some change out from Legion. So it goes Legion, Cali's the week after, Toronto's like 2 weeks after Cali.
Are you
So
going to
it's good.
all of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Okay, well, congrats. Hand clap
Yeah.
to you, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I told him I would.
I'm gonna
I
go
got to be
probably
there for
one
that.
of them. I don't know which one yet, but I'll support him in one of them.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool.
Nick, who's competing?
Roy, the guy who trains with Hunter,
Oh yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah,
black
yeah.
guy that
Okay.
trains with Hunter. Yeah, we've been since he came to me, we've been really, really hard focused on like fixing his stomach. He's had some pretty piss poor coaching in the past that was reliant on drugs and just an excessive amount of food, like really old school style stuff. And his stomach just got really, really bad.
Yeah,
So
we had similar situation. Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah, it's somewhat similar. His stomach was very distended too. Yours wasn't quite like this, but he just finished a gut protocol and we got clearance that everything's gone and we're just jumping straight into prep now. So I've
Nice.
I've started to pull his calories down now at 24 weeks and he's like this is kind of far out to be doing this. It's like Roy, just trust me. I need you to just listen. So
oh man,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm excited to see what he can do, man.
let's go.
it's
Yeah,
good.
cool.
Good.
Well,
Nope.
fellas, anything else before we sign off?
No, we're good. We're good.
Well, I'll see y'all soon. I'll see
Yeah,
you.
sounds good. And well, I'll tell you after this. But for anybody who is still watching, make sure you do the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, leave us a comment down below. We'll see you next time.